Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is AbrahamTheAlien and welcome to the channel. Today is a very special episode. I want to make a little review of sorts about this movie I found while searching around the web. This is called The Wasp Woman. Sorry for the stutter. And guess what? I absolutely love this movie and I cannot wait to share to you guys how weird and wacky this movie is and how low budget it was for its time. This movie was made around 1959 and has a whopping 45% on Rotten Tomatoes. It stars Susan Cabot, Barbara Morris, and Anthony Easley? I don't know. This movie had a whopping budget of $50,000. And you can watch it for free on Tubi TV and on YouTube, which is where I got this screening. With that being said, let's examine this movie. The movie starts off with a character named Dr. Eric Zinthrop, which you will be introduced to. He is walking around a meadow or woods trying to find a hive of bees, but he stumbles upon a hive of wasps instead. After he gets his smoker ready, he says a line that sounds like someone who's trying to kidnap a child.
Now, don't get nasty, my little friend. Your puppy is not going to hurt you one bit. Just relax and sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. And in the morning, you'll find yourselves in your new home. Ain't my pets?
And then he takes him home, and it explains that Mr. Dr. Zinthrop is not liked by his boss or his coworkers, and he is then fired because of his lack of responsibility.
Zinthrop, I'm sorry, Zinthrop, but I'm gonna have to let you go. You just don't seem to be one of the team. You understand. Good luck. I'm sure you'll fit in somewhere.
And then he starts to talk to his wasps like a crazy person, telling them that they'll find a new home. Cut to a citywide shot and some lovely vehicles and towns, and we are introduced to Janice Starline Enterprises. Here we are introduced to Susan Cabot's character, Janice Starlin. The owner of Starlin Enterprises, a beauty company that manufactures beauty products. And they're currently in a meeting, and they're talking about how she's getting too old, and they need to fix that.
It was a very convincing argument, Lane.
There's a Mr. Zinthrop to see Miss Starlin.
There's only one small factor you've overlooked. Not even Janice Starlin can remain a glamour girl forever.
Let's then skip ahead a little bit to where Janice and Zinthrop finally meet and discuss this wasp jelly, queen wasp jelly, that apparently de-ages animals. Of course, Janice is skeptical, so Zinthrop is like, hey, I'll show you how it works. And he does this guinea pig experiment, literally with 2 guinea pigs, and something hilarious happens, which I find hilarious because it doesn't make any sense at all. Let's see if you can tell what's wrong with this guinea pig scene.
Oh. Why don't you put them out of their misery?
Madame, you ask for proof. Please be kind enough to look at proof you ask for. May I proceed? Thank you. Come, little. In a few minutes, madame, you shall see a miracle you shall not believe. Oh, no tricks. You may look if you like. I have no tricks. Well, don't look at me. I'm not changing.
Don't believe it. It's not possible.
Janice, may I say, you should not believe it, period, because that's a rat, and I'm just going to say right now, I don't think guinea pigs, if you de-age it, turns it into a rat. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think they're in the same genome spectrum, you know? They're not like monkeys and humans, you know? It's like you can't just do that. Janice is overwhelmed by this experiment and is like, "Hey, why don't you experiment on me and use me as a test subject of yours?" And Xanthrop is like, "Yes, I will do this, of course, but you must sign this waiver." She does sign this waiver. She signs a waiver, and then Xanthrop goes and talks to the receptionist and starts to hit on her like a creep.
Good morning. Is Miss Darling in her office now?
Miss Darlin's in conference. Would you like to speak to her secretary?
Oh, no. Just say to Miss Darling I should like to see her when she has time, huh?
Yes. Was there something else, Mr. Zenthrop?
No. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. What a character. A regular...
Rapist.
Even the bow.
Good morning. May I see Miss Zodling, please? He's a real weirdie. Wonder what his game is.
Who cares?
You know, Morton thinks he's a crackpot.
Smoking so much. Queen Wasp jail. Next scene is when Janice finally injects herself with the Queen Wasp gel. Janice is waiting for the effects to kick in from the gel, the de-aging, and she becomes frustrated over that it's been a while since she's injected.
Yes, we are making progress. There's great improvement in the tissue.
Why is it taking so long? It's the third week.
You forget, my dear, there's more to you than a little kitten, no? Besides, there's a difference in metabolism.
Why not increase the dosage? Wouldn't that step up the process?
Patience, my dear, patience. We must tread lightly, with care.
Obviously, Janice sneaks into the lab where the gel is being held and takes more without Xanthrop knowing. The next day she walks in and she's super young again, even though yesterday she just looked like she had old makeup on, trying to make herself look old. But let's skip all the scenes with her being young because no one cares about that, and it's the only plot point is like, hey, she's young again. People are surprised. That's literally it, and I don't want to go into that because it's going to take up too much time, but let's just move on. The next scene, Xanthrop walks into his lab, gets his coat, and then something happens. Why did he reach in there when there was nothing in there? You may be asking, what the hell was that? And, I have no idea. I think it was a cat with wasp wings, I'm guessing. Basically, that cat supposedly was injected with the serum, but we never saw that, so, like, it doesn't matter. And, this incident with the cat makes Xanthrop want to kill himself. Janice goes to a detective and is like, you need to find Xanthrop. We don't have any idea where he went. And the detective's like, okay, we'll do that for you. And Xanthrop is then found and then taken to the place where they work for some reason and is stationed there. Janice also, by the way, has been having these headaches during the day, which you will see why she's having these headaches in the next scene. Obviously, she's getting these headaches because she's turning into a human-wasp hybrid. But also, geez, that slip-up with the glove of the wasp hand, geez. I know you had a small budget of $50,000, but back then, $50,000 was a lot of money. You should have gotten a better costume. Like, just look at this. This is terrible. And that morning, she's still having headaches because she just murdered a man as a wasp. Janice, after a hard day of work, goes back to her office and turns into a wasp, which a big man with a gun hears her turning into a wasp and charges in, full guns a-blazing. And then Xanthrop hears it from his place.
What? What's that? What?
Here, lie back now. You just had a bad dream. Lie down now.
Oh,
Go to sleep.
such horrible sound. Like a nightmare.
Just a bad dream. Lie down. Just a dream.
Janice, shooken up to what's happening to her body, she asks Xanthrop what's happening to her.
Tired, Miss Warren, but it is important.
All right, Mr. Allen. I'll be in my room.
Xanthrop, you've got to help me. Something's happening. Something's happening to me. I can't control it.
There is something I must remember, but I can't.
Try to think. The wasp enzymes. The extracts you were experimenting with before the accident. Try to think.
Janice keeps asking him questions and gets so frustrated that she starts getting a headache. Oh no, a headache. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. She turns into Wasp in front of Xanthrop. Oh gosh. Oh goodness gracious me. Oh no. Oh no.
Make more, Xanthrop. Help me, Xanthrop.
Please, my head, oh my head.
two people that I do not remember the name of walk into the room where Xanthrop is, and Xanthrop wakes up and is like, oh, and he starts going insane, and then the man is like, hey, you, and he's talking to the lady, but he's like, you go get Jandis, because something's not going on right here, something's not right here. And yeah, and then the final scene pursues.
Zinthrop, honey, I'm going upstairs.
Oh, no. The insects! The insects!
Take it easy, Mr. Zinthrop.
You do not understand. Miss Darling, she's in danger. I must warn.
Look, I'll have to stay here. You go for Jan.
Okay.
When you get up there, call the police. You can't get outside on this phone.
All right, I'll hurry.
It's me, Mary. Miss Darling, please open the door.
What is it, Mary? Miss Darling, please. Will you please call the police?
What for?
Look, I don't have time to...
Mary. I'm sorry I had to do that. There's no time for hysteria. Now what is this?
Then Xanthrop explains to this man about what's happening.
Mr. Zinthrop, now you just relax and take it easy. Everything will be all right. We'll take care of those, whatever
You do not
call them.
understand. You do not understand that girl. You shouldn't have sent her upstairs. She's in danger. You must stop her before it is too late.
Okay, as soon as the cops get here, we'll take her.
Oh, you fool. Miss Darling will kill her and tear her body to shreds.
Miss Starlin, kill Mary?
Miss Darling is not a human being any longer. The enzymes have changed her. She will destroy the girl as a female wasp would destroy her enemies, and then devour the remains.
Then Janice gets another headache and, of course, does what everyone with a headache does.
I don't know. It's not only Mr. Cooper. What about...
This is the final fight scene of the whole movie. I hope you enjoy. I'm going to play it in its entirety, so have fun with it.
Get away from her!
Mary. Oh, Mary.
And that's the end of the movie. And that's my commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys liked it, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. It was really fun to make this, and you know what? I hope you guys enjoyed, because this might be a new thing I might try to do. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.